Hello, Di here, Messy Palette. I'm going to show you what I've got so far with this guest design team project for Non-Stop Paper Crafts and their hashtag So Shabby Kit and promotion and challenge this month. You can see lots of stuff over on Suzanne's channel at Non-Stop Paper Crafts and also on Line.Arrow's Facebook group. There's more posts in there. So I've had my lighting died the other day. The power pack, I thought it was the power pack, but when we got a new power pack it was the light itself, which is a non-replaceable light, of course. So I've got a new setup of these LED strip lights on two rows above here, and I think they're quite good. If I can just get my camera to sit straight without moving, I'd be a happy camper. But one battle at a time. So last time I think I started making a little wardrobe, which is the front of the first signature, and I used cloth as the hinges for the doors, and I've put a button on each of those. I've used a key as the latch, and I've popped up the ribbon on some foam tape so it sits away from the thing to hold the latch key. So when you open this up, wardrobe doors, you have got, I started off with a mirror, but when I heat embossed around the edge of it, it all went skew horrible, and I'd used silver cardstock, and it all discoloured and warped and was not very nice. Anyway, so here's my two little coat hangers. I've got a dress hanging on one. Now my washing machine's going to sing to me. And just some fabric on the other. So they just sit in there. So there's writing space on the back of the dress. I think I might put some coffee dyed paper on the front of this piece of paper for some more writing space. That's my little wardrobe. That was my little dress, and I've just started decorating some of the pages in this signature. I've put some lace on the edges of some of the pieces. I dyed this piece the other day with some Distress inks, blue and worn lipstick. Can't remember what blue it is I used. I've got some heat embossing on a little pocket there. I've got some paper lace here. I have used one of those embroidery patterns as a pocket. I've folded it over to give it some strength, and I've just done a fabric ruffle here, and there's a journal card and a tag that pops in there. Still got some decorating to do, but I've just started. I've sewn on the ones that I want sewn, a bit of lace, a bit of washi. I've used a scrap of the journal paper as a pocket, and I've put some lace on. Put some lace here. All the tags I've done fabric pulls on. There's a little bit of scrap lace there, a bit of stitching. Some of the cut aparts from the kit advertising, so that's a little tuck spot up there. I have done some stenciling with some Colour Blast colour paste, which is nice stuff we get here in Australia. It's Australian made, that one. stitched around here. I'm going to put some lace on the edge of this. This is actually watercolour paper, so I'm going to drop some powders and stuff on that. I've just done a little cluster here with some laces and some fabric just to strengthen that embroidery paper. Just a bit of collage, some writing space, one of the ladies from the kit, and some daisy chain lace. This is just a funny folded piece of paper with some stenciling on it. This is also watercolour paper. There's a tuck spot here, which is just some collage pieces from of ephemera from the kit, and that's one of the call it cotton spools, paper cotton spools from the kit. Some advertising and one of the words. It's all coffee dyed paper. I have glued that pattern from the pattern book onto here, which will separate the pockets. So I've just glued it onto some coffee dyed paper to give it strength. Once it's sewn in, it'll give you the two separate pockets. I've put some lace on the edge of this pocket, and that's as far as I have got. So I've got a few pages left to decorate in here. I've used some of that pattern paper as a pocket there. And that's it. That's where we're at. So I might just do a little bit more decorating. So I go through, I sew all the ones I want to sew, put them back together in the signature. Then I go through and I add pockets and lace edges, a couple of these. Then I'll go back through again once I've done all that and just add some little bits and pieces. Like I might do some stamping, might do some splatter, might do some paper clips, all that sort of stuff. I just keep adding till I've had enough of adding and it doesn't want to take any more. So I'm going to leave that one blank, I think. That's a pocket which will have something put in it later. Now this one, we might put another pocket on there. So this paper is really, really thin. So just to give it some strength, I'll just fold it up and make that into a pocket. So it's a little bit crooked. Can we see what we're doing here, or do we need to zoom in a bit? Okay, so I've just glued that up. And I'll just glue that on 3 sides and make it into a pocket. How can it stop working? Seriously. This glue stuff's got a mind of its own, I'm sure of it. Okay. I might gesso a couple of these and use them as writing spaces to put in some pockets, but I'll do that off camera because that's pretty boring. Pretty boring. Alright, so we can pop. Oh, stop it. Pop a dress in there, and what else have we got here? Got another pocket. I'll put that somewhere else. Put the word. Got a bob in there. Okay, where's my washi gone? Tag in there. Fussy cut. So I don't know whether you've popped over and had a look at my haul video from yesterday, but I got some really cool stuff at the up shop, including a whole sari skirt and 2 newsprint books, which were awesome. I had one before and I used a lot of it making ephemera, masterboards. A lot of it went in Happy Mail, so I was quite surprised when I actually found 2 of the same book. Which was pretty cool. There's my little hole punch gone. There it is. Oh, that's a little bit too big. That's too small. I don't know where it is. We'll just have to do it with this one. That'll do. I'll just ink up. Let's find a eyelet. Alrighty. bit of cotton. That's pretty cool. Made that crooked, didn't I? Might have to put some lace on to cover that up. No mistakes, just detours. Nope, not thick enough. What about some of this? That'll do. Upside down. There you go. Might put a button on that. Let's find my buttons. We want the blue button. Yes. Yep, like that one. Um, somewhere in here. It's my little pin cushion. Isn't he cute? Okay, just going to put a few stitches in here. That'll do. Okay, so that's basically what I'm going to be doing, just going through, adding bits and pieces, and when I'm finished I will sew it into the journal cover, and then we will decorate the journal cover. So I'll show you, I'll do another video of a few more pieces in this one, then we'll start on the second signature, and then we will sew it together into the journal. If you haven't already, go over to Suzanne's page, my goodness, Non-Stop Paper Crafts. Watch out, see what the prompts are for this week. Last week was, or this week, I've lost track of time. So we've done the dress form, the button button cards, the cotton spools decorations. I'm not sure what this week's is. I'll have to pop over and have a look. But that's all I have got for now. I'll catch you later. Bye bye.